Big scare animal.
All right, everybody, welcome to another Adventures of Madness episode. I'm here with my sister Nikki, my
Hi.
crazy boyfriend, and my dying other sister Angel.
I was supposed to say, I'm the one that's supposed to be a zombie, not
So
you.
Nikki, Angel, Philip, they're behind camera. Nikki's beside camera. We are going to be doing another zombie makeup
Tutorial.
tutorial. I'm dying. I have my fake skin waxy stuff this time, so I think that's like the only different thing that's here. And then I have this really cool stuff called zombie flesh.
Oh.
And I haven't actually tried this, but it's supposed to give it like a nasty, like cracky looking effect on the skin. And if you watched my video yesterday, last night about the give me your arm, I did you can still see some of the blood, but I did a zombie, I did like a big wound on her skin, and this morning when she went to peel it off, it came off like this. So now we have
perfectly.
kind of like a, what's it called?
Like
What was the word I used this morning? Do you remember?
prosthetic.
Prosthetic,
That's
yeah. Thank you, Nikki. So we have like this. Would you two stop it? You guys are acting like babies.
Go inside.
Be good babies and go inside and play. Angel, get in there. Okay. Sorry, everybody. So yes, this is the prosthetic we have. I might trim up just the edges now, so it still has that color. But other than that, it turned out to be really cool. And it kind of looks like a little, like it looks like it would, a wound would a day after. So this is actually pretty cool. And you can tell some of the tissue that I used and some of the blood that soaked through. But it's really awesome. Like, this is really cool that it came off just like this. So we have this prosthetic.
No, I did not plan for that.
I know.
At all.
So we have this prosthetic that I'm going to be able to put right back on her arm. And I'm going to be able to, I'm going to blotch a little bit more paint and do the veins like I did. I'm going to try to do it. I might make it even look more infected today.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, because we're doing the bite. We're going to be, so yes, guys, we are going to be doing the bite today. And I might do, probably after the movie I'm bringing you home, right? Unless you can ask Mom if you can spend one more night and then go home about 3 o'clock tomorrow, and then we could do the zombie makeup tomorrow.
Ooh. I'll ask her.
Anyway, but so yeah, that's kind of our plan for today. So we're gonna try to get this done as quickly as possible. It might be another hour-long movie. Yeah, we have like an hour to get this done, maybe an hour and 20 minutes or so. So yeah, so that's the prosthetic. It will be going on her, and it feels just like rubber, like a real like prosthetic would. So it's kind of actually really cool. So there's that. I'm just gonna jump right into this. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm trying to get it so they could see. Remember how I had it yesterday?
Yeah. Wait. Just like that?
Yes, nobody to move. Okay, perfect. All right, give me your arm. Other arm. This one, I'm gonna do right on like right here.
Alright, so it's like right here then.
Yeah, so like in this area. So I'm gonna start with her. There's blood all over this. But I'm gonna start with this, the same stuff I showed yesterday. It's Fit Me Dewy and Smooth foundation. So I'm kind of just gonna put a little bit of that on, just kind of to give it. It's coming, guys. It's coming. There.
Ooh, it's cold.
All right, and then so I'm gonna just kind of mix it, because I kind of just want to give it a little bit of a different color tone on her skin. So when I put the prosthetic, I mean not the prosthetic, but the wax, it's not gonna look too out of the way. And then I have the same from the same company, so it's Maybelline New York, and then it's Super Stay Better Skin. So it's like a powder, and this is kind of just to give it like. Yes.
Do you need any?
No, but you can set it there in case I do. I'm just kind of trying to get rid of some of this stuff right here.
When you're done, may I please take a picture on my iPad for my SIM card so I can show her?
Yeah.
I kind of want to see what it looks like.
I don't. Have you been in any of my videos?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I never.
What once at the Payson Park. I know that much. All right, come over here for a second.
We got a special
Just
guest
walk over
joining
here
us
by the
today.
ghost, just for a second, so I can introduce you. Bend down.
This is how
All
this
right,
is
y'all.
for
This
Angel.
is the youngest out of all 5 of us. This is Angel, and Angel, this is YouTube.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah.
Look at that thing choked me. Who's that?
All right, see, I kind of give it an orangey color.
I don't know.
Why is it stopping here?
Because someone's backing out. You don't hear him.
Okay.
That's the bus driver, Angel.
Oh.
All right, go get the dishes done. What? Go get your dishes done. All right. So I kind of just put like I said, a base layer of powder on her. Excuse me, on her arm, just to kind of give it a different color. So when I do put all the stuff on her arm, it's not gonna look totally random, like she's just random colors. So and it'll protect her arm from a bunch of other shit too. So that's kind of the idea amongst it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is do the coloring of the skin, because I want it to be infected, really infected looking. So I have that same palette that I used yesterday. This is the blue I used for the bruising, which I might be using a little bit of that. But right now I'm gonna kind of mix some of the yellow palette, which is right here.
The green one.
I'm gonna be mixing some yellow color and a little bit of the yellowy mucusy color, a little bit of green and white to kind of give it that like really infected, bruised skin look. Only because I want it to look really gross. You know what I mean? I want it to look kind of nasty. So that's what I'm going to do right now, is kind of mix this around. Kind of see if I can get it that color that I want. This looks amazing. Oh, I didn't get water. I need Angel to get me. Angel! Actually, you know what? Okay, I'll mix it with this, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe. Ignore her.
Okay.
Shut up! I'm just like, shut up!
Go home. Geese thought that was funny. The geese are crows.
What?
If you get toasty, we get you drank.
I have this one.
Or Nikki.
Nikki has
Nothing.
this one.
Oh. What's done?
Oh, thank you. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of give it like a whole fleshy tone, like a green or nasty kind of gross color, because I want it to look gross. You know, that's kind of the whole idea behind it. What did I just do with my spatula?
Yeah, right there.
So I'm using, yet again, those two, the yellow and the
Mustard
ugly
yellow.
yellow. So like the bright yellow, and then you're right, the mustardy yellow. That freaked me out. To kind of give it that little bit of a transition from like the dark green to like the really gross yellow, because I don't want it to be like yeah, that's perfect. Because I really want it to look infected and like disgusting instead of just bruised and stuff. I mean, I want it to look like the zombie is coming in a few hours. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to look
A
good.
few hours later.
2 hours later. And I don't have the other one. I guess not. Oh, hold on. One second, y'all. I got another one of these I can use. Because that's my spatula for blood.
Makes
And
sense.
this is gonna be my spatula for mixing and stuff.
Whoa.
See how gross that looks though?
Yeah.
And being an artist, I already know how to, you know, mix paints and like
Like to
make-
the right color that you
right
want
to
'em.
make the color that you want. And like this is like the exact color I want.
Ooh. That felt really weird.
And so I want it to get that gross, like, you know, bruisey, infected, nasty color. And
The
then,
rotting flesh color.
yeah. You know what I mean? I don't want it to just be a bite. You know what I mean? That freaked me out. So that's what I'm going to do. Kind of give it that darker green in the middle. And then I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to kind of, oh yeah, see that? Look at that. So much better. Kind of give it that wetter looking discoloration, which is exactly what I want. Yes, indeedy do. All right. And so like I said, I'll show you guys real quick. This is kind of like the dark green in the middle. And then I put like a dark yellow on the outside. I might brighten that eventually.
Oh, Jesus.
Nikki.
I'm trying to go like this so they...
So yeah, so that's kind of the idea. I mean, I'm sure, yeah, they can pretty much see it. All right, so I might even just make that a little brighter then, just in case. Put like a little more of the yellow, and then get a little of that brighter yellow.
Me loves Dodo.
Okay, my dad loves Dodo. Everybody. Oh yeah, that's kind of a lot better. And then, there we go. My dad's gonna turn into a donut zombie. Oh yeah, look at that. Look how discoloring and gross that looks. And now I'm gonna add a little bit of Plutone. You'll see when I mix this all in, guys. A little bit of that purple. And then a little bit more of that purple. And then a little bit of this one. And a little bit of that green in there. I know it kind of looks like I'm finger painting, but I have an idea.
Finger painting on
And
my
it's gonna
skin.
look really good after.
Ooh.
And I'm actually gonna kind of make it into a little bit of a ball. Oh yeah, look at that bruise. See how it looks like bruising?
Yeah.
Even when I'm bad, I'm good. Look how cool that looks. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a darker green. And just a little bit of the black. I kind of just want to give it like a little bit of, you know, a little bit of actual color. Like, I mean, you know, your skin has color. It's not just one straight color, it's, you know. So I want to kind of give it that little bit of a, I'm dying. Give it that, a little bit of that bruisey, like nasty toned color. Like, has a little more red than I wanted, but that's okay. I can work with it. Yeah, look at that. Look how cool that looks.
Looks really cool. Hello?
And that's where I'll put the green. Right in the center of that. And then a little bit of the dark right in there.
That's black. Not that green.
And then I said a little bit of the black right in there. Or dark, I think I said dark.
Yeah, you said dark.
And then just kind of, you don't want to, you know, make it go away too much, but you want to kind of give it that little bit of a dark, nasty kind of bruisey tone to it. So similar to that. And then I'm kind of take a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So that's going to be kind of the base of and then I'm going to need this black color.
Like yesterday.
Yep, and then this dark dark purpley maroon color.
Like yesterday.
this fleshy color, this green color, and my boyfriend's a crazy person, this gray color. Okay, and so those are going to be the kind of the colors that are going to be, excuse me, based around this. And so I'm going to go in with the putty stuff to
No, we could have
create.
just used that for the whole wound.
Yeah, that wouldn't have looked as good though. But
What the?
and this stuff is really hard to work with, so you really want to make sure you know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're just gonna fuck up. Luckily, I don't know what I'm doing. Just kidding. I don't have. Okay, so another thing is what you want to do if you're working with this when you go put it on the skin. Instead of just trying to pull and like hurt people's skin, you want to make sure you have some like petroleum jelly. That I don't.
Do you?
No, but I know. Babe, what are you looking at me like that?
Oh,
You're
God.
so creepy. I love you too, creeper. You're just like the creeper in the background of a scary movie. Like, my boyfriend's gonna be a serial killer, guys. I thought she just came out and was like, yeah. I was like, how do you know? You want to be the victim? I'm just kidding. All right, and so yeah, we're gonna take
Shut and
this,
bite
and
me.
I'm gonna.
Sorry, put the bite on me.
Okay, so I made it into this thin kind of gummy, like half circle kind of thing, and I'm gonna just put this. I'm just gonna stretch it a little more. So that's disgusting. All right, so just so I can get kind of like a layout of a mouth. All right, and so what I'm gonna do, since I don't actually have
Petroleum.
jelly, is that I'm gonna just get it a little wet. So get it a little wet. All right, and so I'm kind of just gonna mold it into her skin. Did you just fall?
A little bit.
Do not scare us like that.
And then, yeah, it's just sticking really bad. Babe, do you have any petroleum jelly in your car?
No.
Baby's like, why the fuck would I have petroleum jelly in my car? Did you even hear yourself ask me that question? Alright, so this is so if you can see what I'm doing, I'm kind of on the back here, just layering it out so it matches the length of her skin, like the texture. So you don't want to do it too much because you're going to lose that effect of the bite itself.
It kind of doesn't really like match the texture of my skin.
It will after.
Oh, will?
Yeah, when I'm done with it. And so I'm just going to take some more of the setting spray stuff and kind of just go along it. So I can kind of get it to wet up a little, because I feel like that might help it. You don't want to make it too wet though. Babe, why are you being a creeper right now? You're being so creepy.
Oh.
Creepy cute, but creepy nonetheless. All right, good. Now let me get that straightened down a little. Now let me see your arm.
Okay.
You don't have to do this, but I figured I'll at least try to make the marks. That way I can kind of get an idea of where this is going to be. So I'm going to kind of... Okay, actually, you know what I'm going to do? That makes more sense.
What?
Now I'm going to lift it off her skin so I can kind of mark it. And then I'm going to let this dry and harden and make this into like a prosthetic.
Ooh.
So I'm going to put a thin layer of latex over this.
Almost like a mold.
Yeah, so like you can see the teeth marks that I just put there. And that's kind of the idea.
I was going to say, though,
Because I want it to look like this bitch got bit. Bitches get stitches. Bitches get stitches.
Oh, God.
So I have that great teeth mark look Where's my other O? And so I'm going to come out with more of my putty stuff. And I'm going to kind of mold it because it has to get malleable. So I have to kind of squish it a little. And then, hello. We've only been on here for 20 minutes. Doesn't it feel a lot longer to you?
Yeah, it does.
And then, alright, so the bottom one doesn't have to really be that big because the top one already is. So I'm going to kind of cook this for a second over here under the light bulb.
Okay.
I can see it in my head. Hey, hello? Are you important? Let's see. Oh yeah, you're always important to me.
Hello.
I'm gonna have to redo that later. Okay, so you know that?
Go inside, Philip.
Go. Okay, so you know that camera that Velma gave me, the video camera? She said I can keep it.
No way.
Yeah.
So they're both going like that, listening in.
She said I can keep it. She said either count it as a late birthday or an early Christmas gift. So I don't remember because she said we could borrow it.
Yeah.
Now I can have it.
Dude.
All right, and so I did the same thing with the bottom one. Made it, you know, with my teeth marks on it. Is this one hard yet? A little bit, yep.
Oh, geez, that was quick.
Okay, so I have the bottom and the top piece. I feel like I want to redo this top piece because it's not as good as I wanted it to be. So I might make that just a little bigger. I mean thicker, not bigger, sorry. But, and then I can always do this on your skin also to get this pattern of your skin.
Cool.
But anyway,
Oh, Jesus.
what is it? Oh, Spider-Man! I thought we wanted to turn into zombies here, not Spider-Man. That spider was just hanging out. He was like, hey, what's up, my bitches?
Go away.
That looks
Go away,
like-
spiders.
Oh yeah, look at that. All right, so I got the top piece and the bottom piece, and this is gonna be the bite. And so what I'm gonna do, actually, is I might just kind of keep that there as like a little raise of the skin. I'm gonna try to get some of that off. Hold on, I'm gonna try to get that piece off. There we go, that looks like a little penis. All right, so.
You look like a little caterpillar.
Yeah, that's what I said, totally. Penis!
No, a little caterpillar.
Caterpillar penis. Caterpillar penis and a baseball bat. Sorry, I'll be okay.
This is what I have to work with here, people.
Caterpillar penis. You sure you're worried about me? Alright, so I want to make it right in this spot. So like, hi. Okay, flip your arm over again. Okay, so right here, I'm going to do a thin layer of latex because I want to adhere it to the back of this, so I feel like that might help it stick on better. Adhere, I'm saying big words.
So proud of you.
That was clearly not enough. Adherage. Bless you. Who was that? I just said bless you to the neighbors. Alright, so that's going to give that kind of... Alright, and I just got this all over my hands.
Again. Just like
Alright.
last night.
Just like last night, yeah, basically.
I was gonna say, get that stuff off my wrist.
Alright, I don't want to see, I didn't want to remove too much because I don't want to remove that yellow. Alright, and so... You're acting like it.
Don't go inside.
Oh, you don't have to go inside. Babe.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll stay out.
But you can go inside if you want to. I'm just saying you can go in if you want. We're so bipolar. It was like the most bipolar relationship ever. But I love it.
You can't see
Look,
me.
it's sticking. It doesn't need to see you, it needs to see your arm. Then I'll use this to kind of... There, perfect. Look at how much better that looks. And then I'm going to kind of form the teeth marks into your skin to make it look like it kind of, you know, they had to kind of get in there a little. You know what I mean?
My skin is very tough, so
You're right.
yeah. I just realized this cap says Phoenix on it.
It does. Who keeps ding-a-linging? Babe, is that you who keeps dinging?
Wasn't me.
All
Well,
right,
it's not me.
so well, she's got one bite on so far.
Observe. I've been bit.
All right, not to move.
Okay. I'll try not to move.
Did you hear Mom? Oh shit! You know also know if you fuck someone up if you hear Mom say you fuck her. You like never hear her say words like that.
And when you do, it's always like, so like she says it under her breath. She's like, fuck her.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You like never hear her, so you know something's wrong if you hear her say it. And then she goes back to singing. Excuse you.
What happened?
Sounds like someone either sneezed or something.
Probably.
Look at that. It's pretty good.
Pretty gnarly, if you ask me.
And another thing, I should probably keep telling them what I'm doing. I'm actually using latex instead of the petroleum jelly stuff to keep it down because I feel like that might even hold it better. And you kind of just put it there and you take like a spatula thing and you just kind of start and you just push down and smooth out.
However, the latex is exactly what you use to hold down the wound. That was on my right arm.
Mm-hmm. See? So it's basically done already. Now I just gotta color the wound itself,
You mean the bite?
the bite itself, and then I'm gonna go in with sticky fingers.
All the good stuff.
Yeah, and I can see I've already taken off some of that discoloration when I used the white. Fuck.
No.
But after I get the dark colors in on the teeth and stuff, I'm gonna go in with the veins and make it more infected and maybe even attempt to put some pus in it. And it's gonna look disgusting after. Like, super disgusting, actually. Okay, so I'm going back in with the foundation.
Ooh.
Only a little because I want to try to keep it to... Is that fully dry? Yeah. I'm just trying to match that skin, her skin tone. That's why you always get like a creamy stuff, the cream foundation and the powder foundation. Can't even speak English right now.
So we both are going towards your phone.
Okay, now I'm gonna say, oh dear God. Okay,
Yep,
we're
that's
fine.
blood on that.
That was you. My phone's on silent.
Damn it. I can't believe that just happened, Nikki.
What did?
The thing I told you about,
Oh yeah, that's right.
it's like you don't listen to me at all.
That's all we. I am.
And I'm doing this because since it's still wet, I want to try to keep it dry.
And try and get some of the excess,
Right. I don't want it
stuff
to...
off. I mean, extra stuff off.
See, that's all wet, and trying to keep it as dry as possible because yesterday the wound was kind of
Gushing blood.
yeah, and when I put the blood in, I want it to be completely dry so it doesn't saturate it too much.
And it did the complete opposite.
Right. That's better. We're just doing the same thing here. The powder's not even coming out as powder, son of a bitch. Ka-chow me poppy? Someone wrote ka-chow me poppy? What the hell is that?
I have no idea. I guess it's as good as mine.
Okay, so like I said, you want to make it look like it has a little bit of a raised, like, swollenness to it. So this is the bottom bite, that's the top bite. And now I'm going to go in, I'm actually going to set that first. And then I'm going to go in with the dark colors again, so the black and the dark purpley color. And then eventually this red color from this palette. Why is there a tiny little piece of a sponge in here?
I don't know.
So I'm kind of going to... Not right now, guy. Come on. And then... Which one is this? This was the black one. Alright, so... What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You're just acting really weird right now, babe. What is wrong with you?
No.
Was that a tooth? I don't know. I don't remember. It's gonna be now.
Does that mean there was also one over here as well?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Yes. Well, now there is. If there wasn't, now there is.
I know this just looks black, but it's gonna give it a dark base at the bottom of it, and then
And depth to the wound.
Yeah, and that's what we did with the other one too.
That was creepy.
That literally just took my breath away. It was so fucking freaky. Oh yeah, and then I wanted to give it like a darker base in the inside too, but...
Stupid question. You have a darker black? Oh, it was the neighbor. Well, the neighbor's dog.
Okay, so far that's kind of just the first, like, layer of the bite, and then the, like, discoloration purpley bruise around it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with that bright red, and I'm just going to fill that in on the edges a little bit to kind of give it a little bit of not just a black color. And it's going to go back to black anyways. Once you go black, you never go back. So I've heard. I went black and I still came back. I thought it was worse, actually. See how much better that looks. All right, so I gave it more of a redder color on the inside. That looks pretty cool already, though. It looks pretty cool.
Maddie, Maddie, bite me.
Not yet.
Oh, damn.
Okay. And then that sets it again. I need to cover this. All right, where's my thinking?
Zombie flesh?
Thinking.
Zombie flesh?
Yep.
It was
Nope.
right here.
My scabs.
Oh. Oh. Which scabs?
I'm gonna start
That's-
filling in
Well, this.
this with this because this is my older one. And
Okay.
so yeah, back with it again with the white Vans. Just kidding. I got blood scab, and this is the theater blood, but it's the scab stuff, so it's thicker than for example,
It's thicker than the
it's
average
thicker
blood.
than this blood that I have, which is theatrical blood, which is in this bottle. Yes, I have 3 pints of blood. Don't judge me. He's like, I love this part. I'm trying to give it like a little bit of a shape to it. We need to turn over as much as you can.
It actually feels like an actual bite.
Dude, this looks pretty sick already. All right, so yet again, here you're too much to the table. Here is it with the gory blood in it.
Some of it.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit more of the veiny color. I might add a little bit more of that yellow and green to it. So I need this one. Only because I want to cover up some of these edges a little bit. And I want it to make it look really infected. Like I want it to have that gross, infected, like color to it. Instead of just like a... Alright, let's get a little bit of this up here as it travels up your arm. I'm gonna water that down. I'm broken. Okay, it looks like grass stains because it won't fucking... Alright. We're gonna have to watch it out with this one. Wish I had... Oh, I do, don't I? Yes, I do.
Do what?
What? Sorry. Just thinking in my head.
Thinking about what?
Colors. Sorry, I just punched you in the face. And I'm gonna add those blue and we'll take care of that.
Can't see my veins now. Damn it. Oh boy.
Oh, I guess I'll incorporate that little guy. Okay, now I'm gonna add that blue color into it. So it looks like her blue veins are kind of transforming into this bloody, nasty zombie color.
Brains.
Because your veins aren't actually red, they're actually blue. But I kind of figured if I add a little bit of the red, it'll give it that like infected effect. What did I just say?
Inflected effect.
Inflected effect.
No, I'm just kidding. You said infected inflect.
Where did that
Effect.
blood come from?
I don't.
Am I
Oh.
bleeding? Sure, why not? Let's get a chicken pox. Alright, and then I'm gonna go back at it with this color, kind of dull them down a little because you don't want them to be too bright. That looks so cool. That looks pretty cool. Woo! I'm back at it. I did so good. I'm always really good at this. Okay, what do I need to do next? I'm thinking. Oh my god! That's where the blood was coming from.
Oh. Oops.
I'm bleeding!
No, you're not.
I'm glad this is one of our shitty towels. Finger painting. You way.
Are you enjoying
Every
this?
day. Nope. Not at all. Promise. Promise to lie. What? Okay, so I really went out of my way to make it bloody again.
Again.
It looks pretty sick though. I'm not gonna lie. I might add a little more of that yellow color up into your hand. Actually, I'm gonna kind of damp this out just a little in the middle, so it kind of doesn't really look like it was too weird.
Too obvious.
Right, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to take away from the actual darkness of that bite, because it looks awesome. I might even go in again and highlight just the bite, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it doesn't look...
Overwhelmed with so much
with-
blood.
Right. The bite would have just been awesome with just the bloody on it.
There's also sorry. There's also that one hair in there.
Wait, be patient, be patient.
Okay.
This one was actually a lot quicker than the other one. What the hell is that? Don't use paper towel. I thought that was my wipe. I don't want to just wipe that. But maybe I'll try to get it so it's not so bright. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
So it
like
looks actually like, sort of like a bruising too.
do 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 boo boo.
That actually looks really cool. So show them again. So here's the bite.
And here's the veins going all the way up my arm.
And
The
so I
blood
did the
splatter.
veins again, just like the other arm. I'm going to do a little bit of
But you can't see them on this arm anymore.
Stay there for a second.
Okay.
Let me give that. I needed a darker color. Fuck, I'll just go with the brown. That doesn't work at all. All right, I'm gonna have to do it with a tiny brush and.
Is that the tiny brush? Right
No,
there?
I'm gonna have to do it with a different tiny brush.
Okay.
This one. I'm gonna go in with this black, and I'm gonna make capillaries.
That is very tiny brush. Sorry, a very tiny brush.
That one looks retarded. So right now, if you can see, I'm adding some dark, like, capillary veins because I want to make it look like it's really starting to change her. And I feel like if I add some darker, like, coloring. And I'm using just a tiny detailing brush that I got from, you can get from like an arts section anywhere. You know, at whatever store you decide to go to. That means, but it's literally just a detailing brush. So like, if you want to do something like this, I suggest you get like detailing brushes because it helps a lot. So don't just get makeup brushes and like stuff like that. Get detailed brushes because if you want to do detailer work on any kind of makeup, you're gonna need a steady hand and a little bit of
Patience.
yeah, and a little tiny brush.
Thanks for the advice.
And you don't want it to get too. Oh shit. Can you like lift it? What the hell? That was weird. Oh, it's someone starting their car.
Very
That
weird.
was freaky. Don't look at it. Alright, now one thing I want to do now. Nikki's not going to like this. I'm going to stab her with a needle. I'm just kidding. Nikki's like, "Fuck you."
No.
Okay, so now I'm going to set it again. I want to put that setting spray on there. So, like, if you wanted to go to a party with this makeup, you know it's going to stay. And it also gives it more of a glossy look now. See how it looks glossy? And then I'm going to come in back again with my fake blood spray. I really like this spray, especially for clothing and things like that. It's easier to use. But I'm just going to do little kind of squirts.
One squirt.
Only so I want it to drip just a little in a few places. Perfect. And, alright guys, so that is the final look of the zombie bite. So,
And now I'm ready to start the apocalypse.
Should I do this one now?
Should you put it back on my arm?
Should I? Yeah.
Can you do it?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna put. I have blood all over me now. I'm gonna put this piece of Where are
Prosthetic.
the little scissors?
Uh,
I thought I had them.
in the bag. In the box.
Didn't I just have them?
In there.
Haha. I was smart. I'll put it back in the package. All right, so I'm gonna do some trimming up of the older, thinner stuff that didn't make the
The cut.
coloring too much.
Oh, damn it.
So I want to kind of
I was
cut.
hoping you'd say, you know, make the cut. It's a cut. Get it?
No. Everybody, she's gonna be doing her comedian show down at the theater. Should go see her. Boo her off the stage.
I'm undead, remember?
See, I wanted to be a comedian, but I wanted to be a stand-up. Angel, shut up. I wanted to be a stand-up comedian, but I got too tired and had to sit down, so it didn't work out too well for me.
Ha 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 ha.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Can you cut some of the stitches?
I'm not.
Oh. Looks like you are.
I'm just cutting like the edges.
Ooh. It's just silly.
All right. So what I did is I took off some of these pieces, the very edges,
Yeah, the bits and pieces of the flesh.
to make it just look a little better. See, and so let me see your other arm. Let that one sit for a second. And then this one kind of healed up a little overnight. We're gonna pretend-ish, but not as much as we had hoped. So,
Right.
before we even do this, you know I'm coming with the scabby blood. It's the wrong one. Blood, 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 blood. Say,
Blood, blood, blood.
oh, latex first. Latex first.
With the...
No, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Do latex.
Make up your mind.
Okay, it's not every day I deal with zombies, okay? Shut up.
Okay.
Okay, so this is just a thin, I don't really need much, I don't think, for this piece.
Yeah, you didn't need much at all.
Just a thin layer of latex because I want it to stick to her arm, but I don't need it to be caked on like it was yesterday, because yesterday was a whole different...
Yeah, yesterday I actually had to stop peeling it off. It hurt so much.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
Yeah, more blood.
What did I do with the sponge? Wasn't I using a sponge? Oh, I was using my little thing.
Your little thing. Wait, what little thing?
This guy.
Oh, that little thing.
And I'm just going to kind of fill him in a little bit.
That tickles.
And, you know, since it was dry, I don't want to make it all wet and moist again. But I do want to kind of fill in some of the holes where it would look like her skin is showing through. And I don't want her skin to show through, obviously. So I am going to fill in with just a little bit of blood. That's perfect right there. Is this piece kind of up a little? Yeah, it is. So I put... Perfect. I just wanted to make it kind of look like her skin is like a little healing, but then this bitch got bit.
Again.
So she's basically gonna die regardless. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that sit for a second and dry.
Can you, put my hair behind my ear? Thank you.
Welcome. Did mine too. Alright, and then I don't need that to be so hot and down now. I do want it to go that way. Oh yeah, but now I'm gonna put a little bit of this though.
Ooh. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, so I've never used this, but supposedly it's... Oh, this is weird. So I guess I'll just apply a thin layer because I don't know what it's gonna look like.
Oh, what? Oh, what? How?
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
not supposed to look yet. It's supposed to be a surprise. Surprise!
Surprise!
I got bit.
Oh no. How'd that happen?
Well, it was when we went on our last adventure. I went out on my own,
Yeah.
which you says no.
I know.
Maddie kept trying to get me to come back to the car. I'm like, no, I hear something over that way. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna have to stay here. And
I figured I'd kind of let it kind of dry down a little.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna wait and let that dry for a second because I want to read the package, which probably would have helped in the first place. What did I do with the package? Anybody know? What did I do with the package?
Oh, that's-
Did I do it? I don't think it is.
What are you trying to find?
Damn it! Package to this stuff.
I think it was.
Angel, can you go look and see if I put the package to this zombie's cracked skin in that? It doesn't really look like it's cracking though. You know what I mean? It doesn't really look like it at all.
I know, right?
Perfect, thank you. It says, make torn rotting skin. How to use. Yes, it can be used to create other characters besides zombies. To create a stippled, rotted effect, pat zombie flesh onto skin. Zombie flesh will crack as it dries. Gently peel away skin, wash it with soap and okay. It's not cracking. Did I not put enough? It is cracking a little, see? Looks like it. So I think I'll put a little more then. And maybe kind of make it look like it's coming
it's
down
cold.
your like hand into like your veins. So maybe it needs to be a thicker layer, probably, right?
Oh yeah.
So I'll put like a dark, thick, like a thick layer. Because it's starting to come out of your, you know, now that you're turning, your skin's starting to like,
Do what Lucy's did.
Lucy.
Yeah, it's Lucy.
Yeah, that's him. Her.
yeah, that's her. Yeah, alright, now let's let that dry up just a little. And then we'll see how
Mom's
the
like,
effect
"Go
is.
and check it out. Let me see how it's coming."
Alright, so we're gonna let that dry, guys. And then after it dries a little, that cracked skin. This is what it looks like right now. I'm hoping it doesn't look that gray after. And if it does, I'm gonna put just a base layer of maybe some like yellowy, purpley color to make it look infected. But right now, let's get it close to see the scar. The scar looks pretty awesome. Again, like it looks pretty cool. And I
this
might
is what we just did.
just put a little bit of like a little bit on that right there just to make it look not so, you know, like old and
Yeah.
weird. It's not really cracking though. I don't get it. Is that just gonna piss me off or?
Oh, it looks like it's starting to crack a little bit under here.
All right, so maybe we just need to let it dry, but maybe get a little more blood on there. So that looks pretty awesome, and I'm loving it. Loving it. Love. Bye.
You're buying more other stuff you want out of, right?
Why?
Wait, what?
Why are you asking me?
For Halloween? Why costume?
I might not need to, Angel. I didn't think you wanted to be a zombie.
Remember?
I clearly don't.
Did you want to be a zombie?
We're all supposed to be zombies. That's what you went with.
Huh?
You said you-
Alright guys, so yeah, I'm gonna let this dry for a minute. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give this video a huge, huge, huge thumbs up. It's already been about an hour. Look at that.
right?
So that means it's almost 6 o'clock right now. It's 5:30. We need to go. We need to get to the movies. So, we've got about,
Help me fix my shoes.
we have about half an hour. Hold on, wait.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta fix my
Because
shoes.
remember, we're gonna go to the candy counter store, Nikki. Remember?
Shit.
Nikki, remember? Candy counter store.
Ah, yes, at the movie theaters.
Yeah. They have like a really cool candy counter. I'm so excited, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Do you want? Can I go get my
You what?
before you guys leave? Can I go get my iPad and take the pictures?
Of what?
We're on?
Balloons?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's what you want to do. Go get in, take a picture.
And it's almost like at first your blue veins pop, then they turn to pink, then they turn to like black.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's cracking a little.
Oh. I'm like, oh.
I might just like stop it cracking right now. Like I might let it wait.
And she's back.
Hold on, Angel, not yet. Alright, because I'm going to add a little bit. Where's my big...
Right there.
I'm gonna add a little bit more of this so it doesn't look so blue. You know what I mean?
Oh, damn it. I'm feeling blue now.
Well, I hope that changes after this because I want it to... I don't want it to be that blue. I didn't think it was going to be that blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oops, that was a lot. Did not need that much, but that's okay. I kind of just want to, this bluish tint was not exactly how I imagined it would be. So I'm just going to kind of put a little bit of a layer of her skin tone makeup on there. And then after I'm going to put that in. Huh?
It's starting to crack.
Yeah. But I'm hoping, yeah, see, it did crack a little. But I'm hoping it continues to crack underneath it. Because it would just, I mean, I don't mind it having that weird blue tint. It kind of makes it look even more gross. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's fine.
My arm in the blood again.
I don't know. I mean, I don't mind that color, you know what I mean? I don't mind it looking like that.
Yeah.
Is there a way we can get it when I take the picture of her to turn on obsessed with?
Yeah, when we're done, Angel.
Yeah.
We're not done yet.
I love
I kind of like that blue. I'll kind of keep it like that. It almost looks like you're losing oxygen. You know what I mean? Like your arms are like dying.
Well, my arms are dying.
Right. So I'm gonna go back in with a stipple brush.
The what brush?
Stipple. So probably this
Oh,
guy.
okay.
I made it live.
What?
You're going live right now?
No. So when I take the picture, it will come out live streamed.
Oh, kind of like what my phone does when you take a picture.
Oh, I think we ended up this one.
No more blood
Like that.
left.
The squirrels are singing. Hear 'em?
It'll make it move.
Yeah.
So let's see even more creepier.
That's what Nikki's does.
Yeah.
Hey, give me some of that blood right there.
Give me some of that.
See me and Haley?
Cool.
She's so pretty.
I know.
She's a good, pretty girl.
I love her.
She's cool.
I love
Do you know who she is?
No.
No, but I love her nose ring.
Mm-hmm.
Erica's is coming out today. It kept falling out in gym.
Tilt her on that way.
And then Twin Day. Me and Justin on Twin Day.
Oh,
That was my twin.
You who and
I
your
love
what?
Justin.
Me and my twin were Justin. Me and Justin.
Oh.
You know Justin.
Our cousin Justin?
We don't have a cousin
We
named
don't have a
Justin.
cousin named Justin.
That one. The one from Seton
Oh.
School.
That ain't Justin.
That's Justin Hunt.
You kidding me?
He's my age now.
Jesus. Where did all the years go?
Probably up your eyes with the rest of your career. Just kidding.
Oh.
But yeah, his dad brought us
See, I
a
don't
hat in
like.
for me.
Oh, that's just like that. So I'm gonna have to just cover that in blood. You're just like, okay, that's fine.
Do it. Go crazy. Literally.
I just kind of want it to make it look like it's like,
I wish I
Seeping out
could
from.
pre-video.
yeah, that's the idea.
Do what? The what? The who?
Oh, gross. Oh, look. Ew. Ew.
Dude.
That was so gross,
I
guys.
felt that.
Ew. I was just squeezing this sponge out. I didn't know that all that blood was in the sponge.
That was awesome.
Like, I literally just went like this, and then it doesn't look like it was that much, see? And then I just went, look at that. Ew. All right, and then there we go. Give it that kind of gross, like, bruisey color. All right.
There, Nikki.
And she's done, guys.
Nikki?
Hmm?
Can I take it now?
Wait, come after my video, please. Oh, and then maybe I'll even put a little more of that on this side too. Was this the one?
Remember how we brought Annie in to show Mr. Carr?
Ew. It looks like pussy blood though.
Yeah, it looks, it's all pinkish.
Ew.
Oh.
Gross. That's perfect though.
Look at that, guys. And you probably can't see it that well, but
After I wipe my hands off, I'm gonna bring you guys over to show you. That looks pretty cool though.
So do you have anything to cover these up with? So
We can go to the movies tonight.
yeah.
And that's.
Well, I have these gauze pads.
Cool.
Are you gonna go home with that on?
I don't know. And be like, yeah, do these look okay to you?
You're gonna be like, Mom.
Crack all of it.
You're gonna be like, Mom, I got boo boo.
Then she's gonna like take off the gauze and be like, what the beep? How did I you?
What the beep? What the beep?
Such a beep.
All right, guys, I'm gonna show you real quick. All right,
So this is
so
the one we did yesterday.
this is the one I did yesterday. See, I added that ghoulish kind of color to it, and then I made it look. Unfortunately, I do not like that line. Next time, I'll have to try a better way to hide that. So sorry about that, but you kind of get the idea. So there's the stitching again, and I think it looks pretty awesome though. So that's what it looks like from a glance. I did put some of the veins on it, so you can see. So that's kind of what it looks like from the top, bird eye view. Let me see the next arm. Okay, and also, yeah, this is that zombie flesh stuff. I don't really think it works that well. Maybe I'm just not doing it right. So I don't really recommend getting that. But this right here, I gotta get off of this one. This is the zombie bite.
Da, da, da.
So this is the top mouthpiece. And then this is that nasty color. Look at the, ew, look at. So yeah, that's this bottom piece. So that's the bite. I think it did pretty good, and she's got that infection going up her arms. And then on the side.
If you ever want to turn your sister into a brother, into a zombie, this is how you do it.
So yeah, that's it.
Oh God.
And so yeah, that looks pretty awesome. You okay, babe? Okay. So yeah, give big shout out to my sister Nikki for putting up with going through
2
this.
days.
She did really awesome, and it looks pretty amazing.
Okay, then.
Shout out to my sister Angel and my boyfriend. That's his butt.
That's him.
Philip.
Walking away.
Philip. Hey, Philip, turn around and say hey. All right, I'm gonna go punch him in the mouth.
Oh God. Maddie, don't do it.
Philip, say hey. Philip, no, hug me. I need to get a milkshake. Someone give me a milkshake. It brings all the boys to the yard. He doesn't like me anymore. Anyway, but yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Push the little bell notification button. Say bye, Nikki.
Bye, Nikki.
Bye, Angel.
Bye.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will be doing some more videos, in the next few weeks that are going to be super awesome.
Put some bandages on this, would you?
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.